And the El-Rufai is now supporting the Igbos. So guys, this was the moment El-Rufai's son stood up to speak for Nnamdi Kanu, saying it was very, very unjust for the Nigerian judiciary to have handed him life imprisonment while an ISWAP leader was given just 20 years imprisonment. And that has come with a whole lot of, reactions from Nigerians. Also, El-Rufai himself was seen speaking for himself and also for Peter Obi. Let me read a section of what El-Rufai said in this video. He said, Mr. Peter Obi and I pleaded with the ABC coalition to allow us conclude the pending by-election before officially joining the ADC. Now that the elections are over, we have no reason to remain in the SDP and the LP, that's the Labour Party. The same way we removed PDP in 2015 is how we will remove this incompetent APC in 2027. So guys, El-Rufai was in addressing himself alongside Peter Obi. We and Nigerians are saying that wow, El-Rufai's son and the El-Rufai himself are now opening their arms for for the Igbos from the look of things. Anyway guys, that's not even all the news. I'm going to allow you watch the video, but before then there is another worrisome headline here that says breaking news: the appeal court in Abuja has struck out the appeal by the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, who has been convicted of terrorism on the grounds that it lacks merit and had become academic. So guys, it means that the appeal court has rejected his appeal. Does it mean he must serve this life imprisonment, or does it mean he can move over to the Supreme Court? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. But take a look at what El-Rufai said, El-Rufai's son said, and then you take a look at what El-Rufai himself also said, and then there are other videos I've linked up here for you to watch. Take your time, watch all, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification. Now take a look.
There was a conviction recently of a terrorist, Boko Haram. I believe his name is Hussaini Ismail. He was convicted for 20 years by a high court. He was a Boko Haram terrorist. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was convicted, I think, last week, and his own conviction said life sentence. I don't understand why one terrorist is getting 20 years and the other is getting a life sentence if you're saying that. I think Pastor made a good point. There's this idea that justice is served differently, and it affects the problem. Mr. Speaker, I'll conclude by saying this. I've been an advocate of state police. I've sought the wisdom of more experienced members like Honorable Sada Soli, Honorable Adodogwa, even yourself and the Speaker. I think the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. Somebody said that earlier. We cannot be sitting in Abuja and expecting operations to be efficient in Benue. We have to go back to communal policing. You that are older than us always tell us there was a time when if it just comes to a community, everybody knows him. We have to get the traditional leaders involved and go back to state policing. This parliament, under your leadership, and I know the excellent work you're doing in the Constitutional Review Committee.
Briefly in English, I'll summarize what I said. I want to start by thanking and appreciating the National Vice Chairman Northwest of the ADC, Honorable Jafar Ibrahim Saini, the Membership Secretary of the ADC, Senator Sadiq Eradua, and all the senior leaders of the party that are present here. I didn't want to list all of them because we spent a long time here. I want to thank all of you for assembling here at a very short notice to witness my enrolling as a bona fide member of the African Democratic Congress. As you know, when I left the APC in March 2025, I joined the Social Democratic Party, SDP, with the hope that the SDP will be the vehicle that the coalition partners will go into. Unfortunately, because the government has bribed and compromised some of the leaders, the SDP would not accept to open up for the coalition leadership to come into the party. Happily, the ADC agreed to the terms and conditions of the coalition leadership, and on the 2nd of July we adopted the ADC as the coalition platform. Before the adoption, the SDP had some candidates for by-elections as well as local government elections in Niger State. Labour Party had candidates for by-elections as well as the governorship election in Anambra State. Accordingly, Mr. Peter Obi and I requested the indulgence of the coalition to allow us to remain in our respective parties until the conclusion of these by-elections and out-of-season elections. I'm happy to announce that as at last week, all these elections have been concluded, and for that reason, we have no reason any longer to remain in the SDP or the Labour Party. Accordingly, I informed the party of my desire to register immediately, and the national leadership of the party dispatched no less a person than the National Membership Mobilization Secretary, our Senator Sadiq Yaradua, to come personally and enroll me into the register of the party. A few days ago, the senator went to Adamawa, went to Jada to register Wazir Adamawa, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. And he is here now to register me, and you'll be seeing him going around registering all the coalition leaders. My registration number is 000002 because 00001 is the national vice chairman of the party, Honorable Jafaru Sani, who was the first to register amongst all of us as a member of the ADC. I want to use this opportunity to thank all of you, particularly a few people whose names I've mentioned in Hausa that played significant roles in arranging this event at very short notice. I was informed at 6 p.m. yesterday to be here at 4 o'clock, and I managed to get here by 5 o'clock. I apologize to the secretary and all the leaders that had to wait, but the traffic on the Abuja-Kaduna road was a bit hectic. I want to call on all citizens of Kaduna State of 18 years and above to come out en masse and register with the All African Democratic Congress. By the grace of God, along with other partners, we are going to repeat what we did in 2015 when we got rid of the incompetent, thieving, stealing, and corrupt PDP administration. The current government in Kaduna State is led by people that have no name, no address, no surname to protect, and therefore they think the purpose of being in government is to steal and divert public funds. We contributed in bringing them into office. We therefore have a duty to contribute in sending them back home before they go to prison by the grace of God. So I want to call on all the people of Kaduna State who know what we did in our 8 years and can compare with what is going on now to come out en masse, register with the ADC and get their permanent voters card and prepare to vote out these incompetent, cursed and useless people pretending to be a government. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.
Did the Igbos miscalculate at some point in the history of Nigeria?
No. Well, as far as the war was concerned, it wasn't miscalculation. Although the war was not necessary, they shouldn't have gone to war. But they were provoked. Igbos had no choice but to go to the war. They had no choice other than to fight to defend it, to defend humanity. I supported Ojukwu 1,000%. They were pushed to the wall. They had to fight. They had to create their own country by fire, by force.
Do you think there should be Biafra?
Of course. Of course. Of course. Why did I go and visit my Zegu's mother? Why did I go to the east for my honeymoon? Why did I go to Lagos or go to somewhere else to do my honeymoon after marriage?
You went to the house of Chinua Achebe?
I went to Chinua Achebe in Nsukka University. I spent a night there. I went to Mazi, the author, what's his name now? He was president of youth movement. He lived somewhere close to Enugu. You know, I went to see him. I spent a night there.
Will Biafra come?
It will come. I mean, Nigeria is going to break up. Nobody can do anything about it. Nobody.
Why are you so certain about it?
Because I know it will happen. No country operated the way Nigeria has been operated can survive. It's not possible. All the rogues who are running the country down, who are doing all sorts of things they are doing now, will pass away. They will not be there forever.
Where our country is under siege by armed bandits all over the country. When some few years ago, I warned that the armed forces are either not capable or unwilling to protect us, and that we must defend ourselves. The first denial of what I said came from the Ministry of Defense. They said I was lying. And they set up a kangaroo board of inquiry to investigate the truth or otherwise of what I spoke. And they invited me to come and testify. I did not go. They wrote that report which said that I was only speculating, that there was no evidence. And now there is evidence. The whole country now is being run and overrun. And one very clear thing that is happening is that these foreign invaders, they are not even Muslims. A lot of the casualties inflicted on the land are on Muslims. They are destroying even mosques. But they were allowed to come into the country by our government. Now, as a soldier, my training teaches me that the best defense is attack. Right now, we are all sitting ducks. These people are armed to the teeth with all sorts of weapons of mass destruction, and we don't have them. But we have the numbers, and the land belongs to us. They are trying to recolonize us and take over our land. Can I allow you to defend yourselves? Your Majesty, you heard what they've said. You must then unite our people. A lot of the attacks that I got was from our people. They said I told them to defend themselves. I didn't give them arms. I will not give you arms. Find out how these people who have it got it.
So guys, let me take you through some of the reactions from Nigerians. A whole lot is happening. Let's start from the US that has said it's going to hold the Nigerian government responsible should anything happen to Reverend Ezekiel. Now let's see some reactions from Nigerians. This person here is a very good TS. Now on the Nigerian government to make this now on Nigerian government to make sure Ezekiel, Reverend Ezekiel Dachumo is protected. When you want your money saved, give it to the thief to hold. You don't give Mr. President another job. US give Mr. President another job. Dear President, let Ezekiel Dachumo come this sleeping and so rock and beg. I don't use to come for our I don't want US to come for our oil. Can you imagine? And this person here said, perfect. Fulani terrorists online are already pointing at him aggressively. Their foot soldier may go to work soon. And this other person say they should not stay there and be holding for us. The rate and frequency of terror wasn't like this before. If they can help, let them shut. If they can't help, let them shut up so we can buy in peace. In peace. We don't need their sentiment. This person is here about a man or a woman so that you can buy in peace. And this other person say, is it as it should be? Because they may want to eliminate him for exposing their malicious evil. The Nigerian government must protect Reverend Ezekiel Dachumo. And this person say, I feel like Ezekiel may be the trap US have set for Nigeria, waiting for these terrorists to touch him so they can unleash their bomb. But people are dying every day. Students are being kidnapped too. So guys, it's really so sad. This one, they are not targeting schools. Are you guys waiting for something to happen to him before you send soldiers? Them to talk. I beg, make them come clear the Islamic terrorists. Tinubu can come out. These guys are talking like Nigeria belongs to them. Seriously, Nigerian, are you that weak? A white man living 1,000 miles away from you, who is threatening you? What's wrong with you? Who are you? Who is he? So guys, people are reacting after the US congressman said the US is not going to spare the Nigerian government should anything happen to Ezekiel. And this time, we don't want you to hold Nigerian responsible. Please come and help the poor masses in the country because the government is not protecting lives and properties any longer. And this person, they should provide him tight security undercover CIA. And this person said the best news ever. At least BAT has been given another great task. God bless you. And this person, let them give the guy citizen if they are really serious that they should give. That woman will never want to go should the US give him citizenship. So guys, there is a breaking news here saying that the appeal court in Abuja has struck out appeal by the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, nnamdi Kanu, who has been convicted of terrorism on grounds that it lacked merit and had become academic. So guys, I don't know what that it has become academic means. As I say, please give us complete news. What is really going on this? And not that is still standing. This is a academy system of cash out. And this person here said, fake news. Oh, this person is saying it's fake news, you know. See, this one's a breaking news. The Court of Appeal has struck that. Okay, this person says it's fake news. I don't know how fake this is. So we look forward to, in days to come, let's see how this is all going to be. You know. So, but I don't think people are welcoming it. Nnamdi Kanu has the right to. You cannot sentence him to death and tell him not to appeal. You can't tell him that his appeal lacks merit. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell notification. Thank you.